Hi! Welcome to Sid². I'm Sid.
And I'm Sid.
And Sid informs me our intro music would be Banjo Kazooie, so I tried my best.
But unless I change my mind and do something completely off the wall.
Oh no!
No, I'll probably keep it.
Alright. That is one of my favorite video games.
Right?
If not, like, my favorite video game.
It's a great video game.
It's amazing.
I wish we could get another one.
Absolutely. Or I would just take that game completely, like, remastered. Just, like, make it prettier and then sell it back to me. Because that's all the games I buy anyway.
That's all I want. Just another remaster. I guess we're jumping gun there.
Oh, crap. Yeah,
but, hi, everybody. Welcome again to the second episode of our weird podcast.
Yeah.
Sid². And today's episode is, I guess you can already guess, Videogames.
Videogames.
Those things that have wasted our lives playing.
Yeah.
Countless
I mean,
hours.
is it wasted?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I have fun.
Right. Like we have a good time. I mean, we could have been dunning
again.
We could have been learning better English, but
grammar and syntax and whatnot.
But here we are.
No, video games were a big part of my childhood.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yours as well.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, what is the first video game you remember playing, or at least earliest memory?
Mario Paint.
Mario Paint, really?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, my cousins had it, and we played it a lot, and then I somehow duped my mom into getting it
for the SNES?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Yep. That's the first game I ever really remember, like, playing and being obsessed with, and I think after that would be, like, Mario All-Stars.
Okay. Did you remember painting anything cool on that, or?
No, not really. I always painted the birthday cake, like, every time, and I don't know why.
I always tried to make the cartoons with it, but it was really hard. Apparently, there was supposed to be a Nintendo 64 version of it.
Oh, yeah?
When the Nintendo 64 was going to have a CD drive, which was canceled, one of the games that was planned was a new Mario Paint, but only Japan got it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because of course they did. Hey, Nintendo, if you want to make a Mario Paint for whatever new Wii thing's coming up, I will buy it.
No, we do not like money.
Well, I'm probably not going to do it now.
No. Nintendo doesn't do anything fun anymore.
What about you? What was your, like, first?
Well, that is my first memory. It was probably me playing Popeye on the Commodore 64.
Oh my goodness.
It was probably that, or it was probably SimCity on some DOS machine.
Oh my, yeah. See, I didn't get, like, I think the only thing I ever played on DOS was,
Showing my age here.
Oh goodness. What's it? I don't want to mention it because, okay, no, we just said we wouldn't quote him.
We're not going to quote him, no.
Talk about it.
We could talk about it.
It's in a JonTron episode.
Yes.
Monster Bash.
Oh, with Johnny Cash.
Yeah, with Johnny Dash. Yeah.
No, I remember playing that game too. That was a fun one.
Yeah, once again, it was at my cousin's house.
It's always at it's never at your own house.
I mean,
it's always at some friend's house.
Yeah, we eventually did get a lot at our house, but, like, a lot of things started, because my cousins were older, a bit older than I was. They would get more things first. I remember, I went over there and played Mortal Kombat.
Oh, God.
On the Sega, because we only had it for the Nintendo. And we're like, ooh, real blood. And my mom was not happy about it, which is so weird, because my mom didn't censor much of anything, really. But, like, man did not want us playing a game that had blood in it for some reason.
I don't really remember ever really being censored on video games, ever.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, they let me do whatever I wanted. Like, my first game for the Nintendo 64 was Turok. Dinosaur
Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah, we had Turok.
And fond memories of that game because we would have Mormon missionaries come over and they would just stay and play with me on I don't think they were supposed to, but they would stay forever just playing Turok with me.
Yeah. Yeah, well, goodness, yeah, we played a lot of Turok. That was probably one of my brother's favorite games.
That's one of the first games I probably ever beat by myself, was that game.
I don't know if I beat a game by myself. Oh, wait, no, I did. I have.
Okay, and that game beat?
Oh God, probably not till I was an adult. I beat Epic Mickey.
Until you were an adult?
Wait, no, I beat Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
My brother did most of the game. Like, I love video games, but I am terrible at them. Like, unless it's, like, a certain thing, like, I can play most Sonic games, like, fairly well.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I did beat Sonic Adventure 2. No, I didn't.
Those are bad games. Sonic Adventure's bad.
Hey, I love Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, okay? They're, like, two of my absolute favorite games. Do they have problems? Yes. Do I love them? Yes.
You sound like the Sonic fan base in a nutshell.
No.
Doesn't have problems? Yes.
But there's some, like, that's probably where my Sonic fandom ends. Like, those are the last ones I played because I just heard everything else after it was bad. And I'm like, why do you keep giving us these misconstrued things? Look. All we want in a game is to, like, drop me in, tell me to run, and I'm gonna go. That's all I need. I just want to
run fast, catch some rings.
That's all I want to do. It's nice, it's simple, it's to the point.
Don't need Shadow. Don't need Silver.
No, I'll keep Shadow. I like Shadow. But, I could do without, like Sonic Adventure 2, it was fun with all the different gameplays, and it was fun while you were doing it, but, like, if I go back and replay it, I only play Sonic and Shadows levels.
Okay.
Because I just want, like, run fast mechanic.
I mean, I don't blame you on that. That is the best. But I probably would just stick with Sonic. Like, the last Sonic game I loved playing, and this is, again, dating me, is Sonic 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I loved the original.
That is...
I had to stick with those because I'm terrible at Mario games.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really bad at them. I can't get the concept of having to hold a button to run. So I either can't go fast enough, or I don't think to pick up my finger off the other button to hit the button to jump, and so I will literally just, like, run off the level.
Okay.
Or just, like, run face first into a Goomba.
See, I was the big brother in my household, so I guess I had to be good at video games.
Well, I mean, but my brother is younger than me. He's just, like, a super freak when it comes... Like, he's good at nearly any kind of video game, and so I've always just been, like, second banana.
I can understand that, because once my little brothers became of age, they started getting better at games I wasn't good at.
Yeah, no, my brother just, like, all around, like, if it's a game, he can play it and be good at it, and it's kind of sickening, but, like, also awesome, because then I'd be like, Bob, I can't beat this boss, help me! And I think the only reason I beat Epic Mickey 2 on my own is... Not Epic Mickey 2. I haven't played the second one. I have it, but I haven't played it. But I think the only reason I beat that is because he was like, no, Sydney, you're a big kid. You can do this. And I'm like, wait!
I mean, it's... Want to know a sadder one? This is probably the only reason I was able to complete everything in the original Animal Crossing was because me and my brothers, because they didn't know you could have their own house. So we all shared one character.
Oh, I love Animal Crossing. So funny, like the new Animal Crossing that came out, I was so excited for it, and then, like, the day our boss told us, like, we were going to have to shut down for COVID lockdown, Animal Crossing was dropping that night, and I'm like, I know what I'm doing for 2 weeks, it's turned into 2 months.
It was the perfect time.
Like, way on Nintendo for shutting down the whole world for their game release, like, way to go. But I hadn't played another Animal Crossing since the first one. But, like, I just played the first one, was obsessed with it, played it entirely too much, and then I just, like, took a break for all those years, and then I jumped back into the new one, fully ready to get obsessed, and oh boy, I did.
I wanted to get obsessed with it, but I don't have a Switch anymore, so I was able to play it. Actually, I bought my girlfriend at the time a Switch just so she could play it.
Aw, that was sweet.
It was nice, but I got to play Doom Eternal when it came out, so we both had a game that came out the day. As you can tell, I'm more of a PC gamer, and I'm a really good PC gamer.
I say I'm an old school gamer, because the newest game I have bought is Animal Crossing, and then, like, any other games I have bought are just, like, old games made to look new. So, which I didn't even buy those. Adam bought those for me, but I got Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and Mario 3D All-Stars. I'm like, literally, just remaster my old games, make them pretty, I'll buy them again and play them.
I'll play a game from any time period. Like, my Steam library is a cavalcade of everything under the sun. But it's like, oh, you're that PC gamer. You played weird hard games. You play Soviet Cold War simulator games.
Oh my gosh! That does sound like it might be like right up Adam's alley though, but yeah, we don't have a PC, so haven't played.
I'm gonna have to build you guys one.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to build all my friends' PCs because I feel like it's a crime not to own one.
It blows my mind. Like, I remember I came home one day and my brother had a new computer and I was like, what the heck is this? Why did Zach get a new computer? My mom's like, oh, he built it. I'm like, what do you mean he built it?
You can build it, the reason.
Would you just say that like it's Tuesday? Like,
yes!
Well, it still baffles my mind, like, because
like, in this room alone, I helped build that computer. There's a computer there I built, and the one in my office I built.
I have a laptop that my mom bought me.
Oh my. Sydney.
I know. I'm just not super tech savvy. But, like, I can tell you, though, I can set up. So I had, I called it my Tower of Power.
Tower of Power. And
it was just basically all my video game consoles from, like, kid through whatever. And the newest thing I had on it, I think, was a PS2. But, yeah, it was my Super Nintendo, my Sega Genesis 3, Nintendo 64, Dreamcast, GameCube, PlayStation, and of course I added a PlayStation 2, and eventually I got an Xbox 360, but that wasn't until I got put on bed rest while I was pregnant, and then I just played Minecraft for like a month straight. And I think that's about all I've ever played.
I think we've all went through that months-long Minecraft play.
Yeah, I trip into it every so often.
I try not to, because it gets bad when I get into one. It's a bad funk. It's usually a breakup funk for me.
Oh, yeah, mine's just like, man, I haven't played that in a bit. And then I play it for a while, and then I remember, like, I'm not great at it. So, it's me with most video games.
Who's good at Minecraft? I don't think
my daughter.
Like, I only play creative mode.
Like,
I don't have time.
The stuff she can build blows my mind, and it just makes me feel like
she make real working machines?
Yeah, like, she's figured out, like, the
redstone works.
Yeah, and like, just builds these fantastic things. And I'm like, what the heck? And then, like, Adam's pretty good at playing it. Like, when we play, like, I'm the one, like, that's the only time in my life I'm the housewife. I'm like, I'll build the house, I'll make the landscape, I'll do that. And he's, like, gonna go out and, like, fight monsters. And, like, I don't go into caves by myself because they could be scary and things could kill me. So I'm like, we have to go together.
Here I am just raping the land, turning it into my own industrial park, and...
Hey, I mean, that's fun. See, I just never got to play on creative much, because, like, most of the time when I played with Adam, and he's like, no, survival! I'm like,
survival is too boring. I don't want to have to... I just want all the controls so I can be God. Is that so wrong?
See, and I do kind of like survival, because I like, like, oh, we have, like, a day cycle and everything. We have to, like, forage for what we need, but, like... I also say, like, Adam and I have, like, two completely different ideas when we drop into the games. Like, we drop in, and, like, mine is, like, I start punching down trees with my bare fist because Minecraft mechanics. So I can, like, get my crafting table so I can build better tools. I get some stone. Adam just starts obliterating sheep. And I'm like, why are you punching sheep to death? He's like, because we need the wool so we can go to bed. And I'm like... I mean, I see your point.
He's got a point.
He does. But, like, to me, I'm like, I'm going to make tools so I can be more efficient in slaughtering these sheep. So I can at least...
I think both play styles are valid.
Yeah,
They're
but... so... See, these are, like, the new... I also, like, ADHD, I have a hyper-focus problem.
Yeah.
So when I play a video game, I, like, get fully lost in it. And I will just lose all track of time. And it's like, I'm not one of those, like, I play a video game and stay up all night because I'm irresponsable. It's because
just can't help it.
I only thought I was playing for an hour. And
exactly.
It was actually, like, 6 hours.
Same problem. Like, literally this weekend, I was just playing Second Life. And it was probably...
Oh, Second Life.
I didn't realize it was 4 a.m.
Yeah, I had it really bad when I played, Epic Mickey. I played a lot of Epic Mickey. Like, that was my, like, besides Animal Crossing, like, my last, like, full-blown, like, focus on playing this game. And my brother comes in, he's like, oh my gosh, Sydney, did you really wake up early just to play this video game? And I'm like, what? No, what? And I'm like, wait, what time is it? He's like, dude, it's, like, almost 8 a.m. I'm like, what?
Oh my.
I also don't rage quit. I, like, have stubborn rage.
Yeah?
So I will just be like, no, I can do this. I know I can be... I've only rage quit 2 games in my entire life.
There are few games I've rage quit.
Yeah, I've only rage quit 2. One of them was really actually, both are kind of stupid, but, like, one is really stupid.
More of mine are hardware issues of why I rage quit. Like, I have... No, but I was saying, I would get the maddest I'll get at games is if I can't get a game to work, which in PC world can be a hard time. Like, I'm trying to get this modded version of Star Wars Galaxies to run. And if you don't know about this game, it was an online MMO game where you could pick any race and class of character from Star Wars and just live out in that world.
Oh, cool.
Sounds awesome, right?
Yeah.
And then they shut it down. And then some fans just kind of brought it back up. And I'm trying to get it to work, and I cannot get the launcher to work for some reason. Because I'm using an outdated disc from 1999, and
holy moly,
just doesn't want to just work in Windows. Because Windows 10 is a bastard. Just the pure bastard child that doesn't want to work with anything that's older than 2004.
Oh, he's snooty.
It's very snooty,
He's
and I will. That's the only time I will probably just be yelling at a hardware. Just, why won't you run? Do you want my blood? Here, take my blood.
At least mine's like a quiet rage. Like, it's just like a, and then I turn it off, and I'm like, whatever, fine, I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
If there's someone around, I'll probably be more like that. But since I'm usually alone, I'll yell.
Let's see. Well, because Kingdom Hearts was my one game I rage quit. I can't beat the Aladdin secret boss.
Okay.
And it infuriates me to my core because I have beat everything. I beat the other secret bosses. I beat Sephiroth. Like, but I cannot beat the Aladdin secret boss in the first one. And, like, I just finally stopped trying. I was like, you know what? No, I'm done.
Does it
need to do
really
this
matter
anymore.
in the long run?
No, but it still bothers me. I can't.
It doesn't matter. The Heartless still go on.
Like, they're still going. It's fine.
The Heartless New World Lord and whatnot.
Well, like, you can help us out, Goofy.
No.
And then the only other game I've rage quit is Pokemon Go.
How? How do you rage quit Pokemon?
You turn it off and you don't play for the rest of your trip to the Indianapolis Zoo. That's how. Like,
what happened?
What happened was we were in the orangutan house, and I was very much enjoying it. And Adam's like, "Oh my gosh, like, your favorite Pokemon's on the screen," and I swear I'm the only person I know who has this favorite Pokemon.
What is it?
Do you want to take a gander?
Is it Eevee?
No.
What is it?
No, I mean, it's like legit. I've heard no one else say.
Okay, is it Oddish?
No, but I do think he's very cute.
Oddish is cute.
It's Jinx. She's always been my favorite. Don't know why, but
there's nothing wrong with Jinx.
She's my hands down my favorite. And I was having the hardest time. Like, she never popped up anywhere. So we're there, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Jinx is here!" And I'm like, "What?" And could not get it to appear on my screen. Like, I refreshed, I did everything. I walked to the spot he was, walked around in circles, made myself look crazy in the middle of the Indianapolis Zoo, and finally I just got mad, and I shut up the app, and I was like, I'm done. I'm not playing for the rest of the day. I'm just going to enjoy the zoo, because this is stupid. And then I don't think I got her until months later.
I have the same feeling, because I had to do the same thing with this little guy.
Hey!
This is my favorite Pokemon, Porygon.
I love Porygon.
You cute little dumb seafoam duck. I love my dumb little guy. They said they were down the riverfront, and I saw, like, one guy catch, like, cool, I spent 4 hours looking for it.
Yeah, I'm lucky that the next time I encountered Jinx, I almost wrecked a car, but not really. I was driving, we were on vacation, and Adam's mom's playing. She's like, "Oh, this weird doll thing on the screen." I immediately knew. I'm like, I pulled the car and park real quick. I'm like, "Where?
Where are you? You hate crime in Japan? Where are you?"
Jinx also gave me, I think, one of the most, like, traumatic moments in, like, my video game, like, livelihood, because I played Pokemon Stadium quite a bit, because it was one of the only things I was really good at. Like, I was pretty good at the mini games. I can win a good amount of mini games on Pokemon Stadium, but I also could play the game and be fairly good at it.
Yeah, it's not a hard game.
I don't think I lost a battle probably till I got to, I think, Elite Four.
Well, that's the hard part. But...
Yeah, and it was the first time I saw Jinx faint, an air quote, faint. And I'm like, no, she doesn't faint. She, like, steps back, grabs her, like, heart. Yeah, she has heart, probably. and then disappears, and all that's left is here, and I'm like, ah! Like, oh my god, it's like, ah! Like,
What's
because all the other Pokemon just, like, fall over, they pass out. No, Jinx, like, has a heart attack and poofs away, and all that's left is her wig. Like, traumatized me a little bit.
I know exactly because I'm now remembering.
Yeah, it was really
pretty
scary.
horrible. It's like it is like specifically why do you get more animation, Jinx?
Right, like all the other ones are like and then they like fall over. But kitty squabble.
We got some cats in the studio running around. Oh, I love my studio setup. Folks, if you want us to sound better and have quieter, less cat noises, send us money.
Yeah, that would be.
We take money, folks.
I don't think either of us live in a quiet setting. Oh my lord.
Hold on,
Squabble. We'll be back after these messages.
We'll be right back.
Oh wait, no. Squabble squashed. Squabble squashed.
Okay, never mind.
All right, no. See, there were no messages.
Keep going. We're gonna keep going.
See, we just
screw it. We'll do it live.
See, we just had to fool them. We had to make them think we were.
I think I was about to get up and throw one of them into the wall.
So, what was your favorite gaming console?
Like console?
Well, PC we established.
PC, but that's the best. I'm PC Masters. Console though, I'd have to say I really loved PlayStation 2.
That's a good one.
I played a lot of PlayStation. It was sort of my first. That's my console I get to have that I don't have to share with the brothers because.
Oh yeah.
That was the first one I got to have that wasn't the family game, and I played so much Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, so much Midnight Street Racer. Oh my god, Battlefront 2. Ratchet and Clank. I hours, days.
Yeah, I think I'd kind of probably dipped out a little bit of the video game. Like I had a PlayStation 2, but I think mostly I played a DDR and.
I mean,
what else? Like I had a PlayStation 2. I know I had to have played other things on it. I usually just went back and played on my old consoles a lot. Because once my brother got into, Xbox and, built his PC, he really didn't play with any of our older consoles anymore. Yeah. So I'm like, wow, these are all mine. Yours. I'm only going to play the games I've played a million times and know I can beat. Haha.
The PlayStation 2, though, I mean, I still have, my original one it's up here in my Tower of Power right now.
Nice.
And it still works. It got me all through college to play all my DVDs. It was the first thing I set up when I got my first apartment. It was, let's get the TV set up so we can move everything, get a DVD in there. All right, we're good.
We got it.
Thank you, PS2.
Aww.
You're welcome. Chug. Clean me. It's grinding away. I will be sad when it finally dies. I think I can't have 10 more years left with it.
I mean, well, that's probably is going into the era.
It's a 20-year-old console.
Right, but I mean, most things, it's if it was made a long time ago, things just, chug along harder.
Sony used to make a good product.
I think most things used to make a good product, and then they're like,
my Nintendo 64 is still on there, too.
Brian, I'm pretty sure if I go and I finally get all my consoles out of my mom's garage and hook them up, they're probably all just going to be like, all right, here you go, and I'm going to, blow into the cartridge, even though I know full well it does nothing.
No, it hurts it more.
But really?
It actually, it puts moisture into the system.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, we'll corrode it eventually.
Well, fudge. They might not work.
Don't do it, kids. With your Game Boys and your Game Boy Advances, your Game Boy SPs.
Game Boy Color, when you used to have to get a separate light to put on it so you could play it in the car. And you have to wait till when you go buy a street light.
Yeah, kids, don't blow in it if you still have one.
Don't blow it, kids.
That's what the kids like, Game Boys, right? That's what.
And so just what kiddos are playing. What is the main handheld device now?
I think it's a Switch.
Oh crap!
Switch is the main. It's a lovely one. I love it.
Yeah, I didn't get into the whole handheld thing. That was more my sibling. I don't know why. I just it was never my deal.
I had a Game Boy Color. I played that most of my early teens. My tween years was my Game Boy Color days, and I played that. Played Pokemon Red.
Yeah, see, I never really played a lot of the Pokemon games, but it did maybe because it gave me a fear of tall grass.
What a precocious child you were.
You're gonna be walking through the grass, you're like, oh gosh!
I'm ready to fight!
I'm not equipped. I don't have anything to fight back with.
I got these fists. I'm always equipped.
I kind of want to beat up a bird today. Here we go.
The sad thing is, I don't know where I got my first Game Boy. Oh, no, I do. I kind of just stole it from my stepbrother.
As you do. I don't have any step siblings to steal things from, but...
But he left it at my house and never came back.
Well, no, I think... That's fair. That's fair. You can't help what gets left at your house.
Exactly. So then I just kept it. That's
there
fine.
you go. It's yours now.
Sorry, Jordan. Sorry I broke your copy of Pokemon Red, too.
Sorry I broke it. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I still have that, too. I have that console. I still have that Game Boy with my mother put 4 stars on it to help identify it from other people's Game Boys so I wouldn't lose it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Which I thought was really lame as a kid. But now looking back, thank you, Mommy.
Oh, see, our mom just wrote our names on it, like on most things.
See, my mom didn't do that. She would just always make it personalized. She would never write my name.
See, that's really cute. That's cute. See, my mom just knew her children well and knew that we were gonna like forget things, and I am very forgetful. Speaking of that, one time my sister forgot. Was it a Game Boy Advanced? No, whichever one flipped open, she got a pink one, and this is when she was little. Like that thing was her life, as it is.
Okay.
And she left it at a restaurant.
Oh, no.
And we're driving home, and all of a sudden, we hear her go, "Oh, no! I left my game!"
Oh,
and luckily, we went to this restaurant a lot, so we knew, like, they were going to find it in the booth. We always sat in the same booth. Like, it was fine. But, like, she was just so upset. And then she's, like, the whole drive home, she's like, "I'm just so mad at myself. It's my fault." And, like, my sister is the golden child of the 3. Like, she does the best, did the best, like, didn't really lose things. Like, she was a good kid. She still is. And just like, oh, my mom said she cried in her sleep that night. She was just like... But they did find it. They put it aside.
Oh, that's
we
good.
went back. Yeah,
that's
like,
good.
It was fine. But, oh my goodness, my sister was devastated.
I can imagine.
Yeah. I lose things so often. I'm like, oh crap, where did I leave it? Did I leave it here? Probably. Yeah.
I lose things, but it's always in the weirdest spots. I've left my keys in the fridge.
Yes.
Why is that?
I will always look, and I've only done it a couple times where I've set something like I've set like my phone in the fridge because I was grabbing something. I've set, controllers, remotes, just because I needed to set it down for something. So when I lose something, I always look in the fridge. I'm like, just in case I set it down while I was getting tea or something.
There it is.
And Adam's like, why are you looking in the fridge? I'm like, because it could be in here. It could. I've done it before.
Always check the fridge first.
Always check the fridge.
It's always check. If not, get yourself something to drink.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, you've like canceled that out. But I'm also one, if I'm just at a loss and I really can't find something, I just start looking in the same places again. And then if it doesn't work, I just quit. That I'm like, it'll show up.
I'll sometimes preemptive find something that I know I would have lost, but then I find it earlier. Like, I would never have found it there the next day.
I know what I do.
It's like I'm in the bathroom. I see my keys for some reason are like behind the toilet, like the night before I go to work. I would never have found them.
No,
there.
You're like, thank goodness I saw this now.
That's almost me cursing in the morning. All right.
Call work, but like, yeah, no, I don't know where my keys are.
That's happened many times.
I always have this thing of like, man, what if I can't find my glasses?
That's happened too.
Then I'm gonna have to call my boss and be like, I cannot come into work because I do not know where my glasses are. No, I cannot find them because I can't see.
I just tell them I'm blind today. See you in a week.
So yeah, see, I haven't had to do it. Now I'm finally getting back to having extra glasses.
What's that like? Okay. I've only had contacts or one pair of glasses.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do contacts anymore. It's good. I mean, now that like you can like buy glasses online fairly cheap.
That's true.
I just have to make myself do it.
I've always wanted to try that. If any sponsors want to do that, any guys sponsor us.
Sid needs glasses.
I do need glasses.
Sid needs glasses. Oh, hey, look, we already veered off the topic. Back to the topic.
Back to okay. What would you say is your favorite video game of all time?
Oh God. Don't
have to be necessarily good at it. Just something you just enjoy.
it's appropriate what you picked for the beginning. I think Banjo-Kazooie.
It is the perfect
It's the game
collectathon.
I love collectathons. Like, it's the game I can always come back to and play.
It's a delightfully charming little game.
Yeah, there's times, like, I just put it on, like, I'll put on a Let's Play of it if I, like, don't know what to watch, or I just need some, like, noise for the background.
No, it's cute. I love it. And, I mean, I love the characters. They're fun, but they're not too... I don't want to say kid-friendly, but, like... There's, like, a almost cynical edge to it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was like, okay, fine, mole man.
Yeah, there's that. I don't know what it... But it isn't too veered too off into teenage angst.
Yeah.
It's a child-appropriate
Yeah,
game
and then you have, like,
ages.
Grunty, who's, like, kind of taunting you the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, so what you gonna do, Bear? You gonna get through this door? Yeah, you know, I do have, and I don't know if anybody would get it, but if they do, Hot Grunty, you know, from, like, when you, like, do, like, the game over, and then she's like, haha, Tootie Beauty's mine, and Tootie Beauty, Tootie Booty! That's on my cosplay list.
Oh, you should do it.
Yeah, the only reason I have it is because I don't want to put that much green paint on myself. Like, that's a lot.
You double up on cosplays if you have to do green. Like, do that, and then, like, next they do Orion Slave Girl.
Oh, yeah, I could.
Can you get it?
Yeah, or if I've tried to think of, like, a way to cheat it. I'm like, if I get, like, a green bodysuit, I was like, but then I'm going to have to, like, match the paint, and it just seems like a lot, so I haven't done it yet. In my mind, it was supposed to be one of those, it was going to be easy, and then the more I thought about it, I'm like...
It's technically, that's hard.
Yeah, there's so many cosplays like that you're like, oh, this will be an easy one, then you get into it, you're like, ah, crap, this isn't easy at all! But yeah, I definitely think, like, Banjo-Kazooie, like, I like it, collectathon.
That is a perfect pick.
It was easy to play, but there's some, like, there's definitely some challenges in there. And I like it's kind of, like, carried over because my brother and I would always play it, and we would, like, tag team it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, we didn't have the interwebs them days.
No.
Or, like, well, we didn't in
I did.
our house. But, so we, like, asked our mom, like, we got one of those, like, big, like...
The Prima guidebook?
Yeah, and, like, one of us would sit on the book and, like, guide the other one
that's cute.
through the game. And then, when Adam and I got together and we had our first apartment, we were playing Banjo-Kazooie together. And, like, we would, like, go and we'd, like, load up our laundry because we didn't have, like, our own washer and dryer. We had to go, like, to the laundry area in our apartment. And then we'd, like, come back and we'd play some Banjo-Kazooie, and then we'd go and flip the laundry. And it was a lot of fun. And, I mean, we still do that. We'll go back and forth. And, like, I definitely figured out what levels I like and which ones I don't like. Because it's the one that I'm like, no, you can play this. You can take this level. I don't know. And like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll play this one.
Oh. God, it was a good game.
It was such a good game.
It's a great sequel, too.
I didn't play as much of the sequel.
I say I probably played more of the sequel.
My brother played. I watched a lot of the sequel. I watched a lot of video games. Because my brother, like, was excellent, so I would just, like, watch him a lot.
Doing Let's Plays, you were ahead of the curve.
Yeah, like, when I figured out Let's Plays were a thing, I'm like, yes, this is what I needed. Because I do, I just sit and I like watching a video game.
No, I mean...
It's what you do when you're bad at it.
We don't got time all day to play all the games.
No, we don't. Or we don't have the technology at our house at the time.
No.
Because, like, there's days I've been wanting to play, like, Sonic Adventure 2, and I'm like, well, can't. So I just watch somebody else play it.
Well, there you go.
And then you get, like, funny commentary sometimes. You get bad commentary sometimes, and you gotta find a different one.
True. I mean, we all have our favorites.
Yes, we do.
I'm in Oni's Plays household. This is... I don't know what you like to watch.
I think I've watched that one. I think that sounds familiar. I like... Oh, goodness. Who do I watch? I can't think of what his YouTube name is. It's Michael from Rooster Teeth.
Oh.
He does a playthrough of Banjo-Kazooie, and he's one of my favorite ones to watch.
Okay.
And yeah, of course, like I'm a Markiplier simp, but like I was watching Markiplier before he blew up, so I have that little bit of like hipster thing to myself that I was like, man, I was watching like Amnesia: The Dark Descent before everybody else knew what it was. My favorite playthrough is The Witch's House. Have you even watched that one? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Turn my nose up at you.
Yeah.
I'm a Let's Play snob. If there were ever such a thing.
Well, I'm a Let's Play snob. I'm a Pokemon snob because I don't want to have anything to do with like anything out of the original like
Gen 1.
Yeah, I'm like,
well,
meh.
I'm a Gen 1er just because I'm a contrarian, but even Even though I do enjoy a lot of aspects of later Pokemon too.
Yeah. So what's your favorite, like...
My favorite video game? That is a very tough question. It might be... I don't want to say SimCity 4. I played that game religiously for a long time, but the most fun I think I've had out of a game is Team Fortress 2. That is my...
Okay.
That is probably my... It was my identity for a while.
I feel like I remember this, like, arc.
Probably. I mean, I've been playing it since 2009.
Now, did you design a character to, like...
Oh, my avatar is based on my character in the game.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was just one of those, like, you just happen to have a character in the game that looks a lot like you, or if you designed yourself a character.
I kind of just designed myself.
Oh, okay.
As my cosmetics, as my TF2 guy.
Sweet. Can I say, like, designing characters is my favorite thing in, like, any game.
And that's the best. I love doing that.
Well, you know, I was talking about The Sims the other day with Adam, because I played The Sims. It's like, I would, like, make my Sims, I design my house and do everything, and then get into the actual gameplay and be like, I don't want to do this.
No,
I just want to make people and houses.
I'm guilty that, Sims 2 is probably a good close second to TF2.
Oh, I spent a lot of time on Sims 2.
I wish I could know how many hours I spent on Like, on TF2, I have 1,600 hours on record.
Woo!
Sims 2, I'm sure beats that by 4. I played, like, 'cause I didn't have friends. Dating is hard. Girls are confusing.
Yes, they are.
Boys are confused.
Yeah, they are. Girls more so. Every time, like, I'll be like, oh my gosh, like, why don't I date girls? And then I date a girl. I'm like, that's why.
They're a problem.
That is why. Oh, God.
They're crazy. But, so I'll stick with The Sims 2.
So I'll just play video games.
I'm gonna have me a vegetable vampire wife. If you understand Sims 2,
you know what we're talking about. you know what we're talking about. I'm trying to think of, like, any, like, obscure-ish games.
Okay, like, what would be an obscure game?
Well, it's games that, like, I didn't realize were, I guess not obscure, but, like, a lot of the games I really enjoy are ones that were, like, hard to find.
Yeah.
Because I've tried to find them, and I'm like, what? Chameleon Twist was one of my favorite ones. We rented it one time, and it was fantastic. And then I guess somebody probably, like, rented it and kept it. You jerks, whoever you are.
I know, we'll get it. We're gonna find you.
And then, like, I've tried to find the game later, and it's, like, a very hard to find game.
Have you ever thought of just pirating it and just getting a mod?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, yeah. Here on this podcast, we support piracy of games.
I could dress up like a pirate. I've done it quite a few times, actually.
Well, you can do that, and I'll pirate you that game. Just tell me the console and what.
That was Nintendo 64.
Oh, Nintendo's gonna get mad at me.
I think, what was Skull Monkeys on? I think Skull Monkeys was PlayStation. I really like Skull Monkeys.
Was it?
I'm almost positive.
I thought it was like on the Sega Saturn.
No, because there's only 2 games I knew about the Sega Saturn, because once again, my cousins had a Sega Saturn, and the only things we had was, Bugsy? No, not Bubsy. I had Bubsy. Bubsy Bobcat! Oh, no, I had Bubsy, too, and we played that game a lot. And I just thought, like, maybe I'm a kid and, like, I just can't figure out this video game. And then I figured out, no, apparently it's just a terrible video game and nobody can figure out how to play it.
It is just a badly coded game.
Yeah, like, it's just terrible. But yeah, I think it was Bugsy. And then, I looked up this other one because I was having one of my moments, like I talked about the first episode. Words are hard, I get tongue-tied.
It's alright.
Of like, did that happen? Was that real? Did I remember that correctly? And it was, I think it was called a Clockwork Soldier? Or a Clockwork
Soldier.
Something, but it was on Sega Saturn, and, like, you played, you were, like, a little, like toy soldier, like a toy soldier, yeah. And, like, you liked your girlfriend was, like, in, like, the cuckoo clock, like, she was came out of the cuckoo clock, and, like, she got kidnapped or something. But I remember one of the bosses was, like, this, I guess a dummy or a doll.
Was it a Jack-in-Box?
I think, but it had like a big top hat. But I remember like as a
I
kid,
remember
it
this
freaked me
game.
right the heck out. So like I looked up gameplay of it, and I'm like, yeah, I can see where this would be unsettling.
Yeah. Well, it was probably mid '90s CGI graphics and
Yeah. But well, I do have a problem with like Uncanny Valley. Like it's just what really.
No.
Yeah.
There's some weird stuff that came out. Like I played Harvester at a young age that I shouldn't have. And it's really cheesy now looking back, but no, there was imagery from that creeped me out, like this soldier who's like he's only a torso and arms and a head, and he's like trying to wheel himself to push the button to launch the nukes. And,
oh goodness!
Oh yeah, guys, play Harvester if you have. It's a blast.
Harvester.
It's on Steam right now.
Oh okay, so it's it's a newish.
No, it is not.
No, it's an old game.
It's an old game. It came out in '95.
Oh okay.
It's all live action video too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's like up there with Phantasmagoria of like live action film games.
Oh, wait, I know. I had seen a clip of that one time, but I didn't remember what it was called, and so I was like, "What was this game?" And I was looking up all sorts of things on Google, trying to figure out what the heck this game was, because I'd only seen a clip of it. I'm like, nah. It's like, girl gets face torn open. That is not what I wanted.
Another game, you get kids, go play Phantasmagoria 2.
Oh, you got like cat fuzz.
I always have
in
cat
your
fuzz.
spray.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. These cats just love to be right here while recording.
You're just surrounded by cats, and it's
It's my life! Who wants a cat?
No, I have enough.
So do I.
I love my cats though, but I finally hit the point where I'm done. I'm like, you know what? Like, because I'm always I'm like, oh my gosh, a kitty.
I can get rid of this one, and then I think we're done.
Oh no, I don't want to get rid of any of mine. I love all mine, but like I'm done. I'm good. I'm satisfied. I like my cats. They drive me crazy some days, but I love them.
Oh
gosh, any other video game?
I'm trying to think of another weird one that I like that nobody has ever heard of.
Yeah, I know. Oh my goodness, we played so many. Now, okay, I know people have heard of this one, and it also leads into like one of my best con experiences, Shaq Fu.
Oh my god!
I loved Shaq Fu. My mom went through this like obsession with Shaq, like most people did in the 90s. But we had a lot of Shaq things in our house. And like my mom loved him. But yeah, we had Shaq Fu for the Nintendo and the Sega. And like I loved it. I loved that game. It was a fighting game, so I was terrible at it. My brother always kicked my butt.
No, Shaq Fu is a terrible game.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
It's broken as hell. But no, I remember playing Shaq Fu.
Oh yeah, and so the Continue on YouTube.
Yeah.
They played it, and I went to a con they were at, and I got to meet them, which I met them separately from the rest of my group because I went to donate blood like a good person.
Aren't you just so good?
Because there was a blood drive van like outside the con and nobody was going in it. I'm like, I'll donate blood. I donate blood all the time, and so I did. And I come back in, they all have wristbands on. I was like, what are those? They're like, oh, we're gonna go meet Continue. I'm like, you mother lovers! And I'm like, why didn't you get me one? They're like, oh, because they wouldn't let us take one. I was like, what the fuck?
Did you tell them I was giving blood?
Yeah, and so I just went and I got my band later, so I got to meet them at a later time, and there was no line.
Hey.
So I didn't get rushed through my experience, and it was great. And then I was telling them, I was like, oh my god, like, I love that you guys played Shaq Fu, like, that's one of my childhood games. And they're like, oh my gosh, are you coming to the panel later? And I'm like, which they were doing like a big event, I think the next day, or that night or something. I was like, oh no, I'm not going. They're like, no, our panel later today. And I'm like, I can. They're like, okay, well, we play Shaq Fu, like, come to it and play with us. And I thought it was just like, that like, oh, buddy, like, yeah, come play video game. But like, no, they actually like called people up on stage play. So like, I got to play Shaq Fu with Continue, and they gave me a pity win. And it made
that's
me happy.
awesome. That's amazing.
I will take all my pity wins because I can't win on my own. They said it wasn't a pity win, but I know it was a pity win.
No, I'm sure you did fine.
But thank you, Continue, for the best con experience ever. Like, I felt
you.
like so, like, like, I got to play a game on a panel with cool YouTube guys.
Continue if you want to do something. Let us know.
Notice me, Senpai. I mean, I know you already did once, but do it again.
You want Sydney back in the show? We'll do something.
Yay! And, like, I knew the videos, so I got to play. Because, well, I was going to play as, like, my character that I'm used to playing as, which I always played as the cat lady or the voodoo lady, because I'm a typical female, and I generally play female characters, because I think I don't know this, but if somebody designs video games and knows this, let me know. I feel like, especially in fighting games, a lot of girl characters are programmed to be button mashers.
There might be some truth to that.
Because us girls who aren't good at video games, like, not all girls, I know they're, like, I have some friends who, like, are fantastic girl gamers.
Oh, there's
some
like, great girl gamers.
Like, you girls are doing, like, out there doing the honest work. Not me. I'm terrible. I'm a very typical girl gamer.
You're a scrub gamer.
I am a scrub gamer. I've only played Halo once and everybody got mad at me for camping.
Aww.
But, they were like, okay, well, so we had to play the characters they played in their videos, so I had to play as the Mummy, or as they call him, Republican candidate Set. And I remembered that, and his platforms was more snakes for everybody.
That's a platform to get behind.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounded awesome.
It was fantastic. Literally, like, one of my best con experiences ever.
I don't have a good video game I think the closest I have to that is me going to a video game release party.
Ooh.
It was the midnight release for Ghostbusters, the video game.
Oh, when did that come out?
That quite some time ago, 2008.
Oh, okay.
It was for a long time. It's considered the third Ghostbusters film. Like you got all the original cast back for it, including Harold Ramis. It was written by Dan Aykroyd, and you have all the entire game. And it's a fun game. But I went to the release party. It was amazing because everyone was in costume. Everyone was playing the games out in the parking lot.
Yes.
Someone got a big truck with a big box TV, projected TV, and we're just playing, like, I think Mario Kart out in the driveway.
That sounds so
and
cool.
We got there at 9. It wasn't gonna release till like midnight. It was like just a magical experience of just a bunch of 20 or me. I was only 18, but me around 20, 30-year-olds all dressed up as Ghostbusters.
Heck yeah. See, I've never gone to, like, a full-blown game release. I have been a game release groupie because I've gone with Adam to like get his, but it's like we just like stand in line and then they go in
pick it up and
then we get it and we leave, and I was like,
that's just going to pick it up.
Yeah, like I was like, I thought, like, they were like, I thought it was supposed to be like a thing, and like they had, like, I think maybe it was for Halo, one of the Halo games.
Halo, I remember, had a pretty big release.
But like they had like the Mountain Dew Game Fuels and like Doritos, but like it was everybody just like standing in line, maybe like getting their game, and then they go home because I guess they're gonna go home to play it, which makes sense.
I think it depends on the fan base. Like,
it's probably just a bunch of introverts that are like, can I get my game and go home?
I mean, Ghostbusters is a little bit different because it's also a movie.
Right, yeah, like there's a fandom there. Like me, I'm the crazy extrovert. I'm like, oh, we're not going to make a whole freaking event of this.
Like, no, if I was like, I'm not a Halo fan, but if I were to go to a Halo premiere, no, I would be dressed up Master Chief.
Heck yes.
I'd be wearing Dorito Pope hat and...
Dorito Pope hat?
I'd be making a whole event out of that.
Right? That's me. I'm just one. I want to make a whole, like, event of
be wearing
everything.
Game-fueled soda.
I just always wanted an excuse to dress up for things.
Same!
Now, whether that is dressing up in costume or, like, dressing up looking fancy, either one,
it's fun.
I want to do both. Always.
People, if you guys got events that are like fancy dress or just costumes, invite us.
Invite Sid². We will be there, in whatever attire you need us to be.
Literally anything.
We can look fancy.
We can look dumb.
We can look nerdy. I have Shigo ready to go. Like, we get you Dr. Draken.
We'll be there.
We're set. We're good. Like, Sid² events coming soon. Probably not.
We'll be... I'm calling it...
Be there, be squared!
Shigo to EvilCon!
Watch. There would be our goal. Be like, dear EvilCon, you're our local con. Can you just please, like, make us feel special for, like, a day?
Yeah,
like, give us a panel nobody will come to.
I'm a board member.
Oh, wait, is that a conflict of interest? It's in Evansville.
It's a convention about anime nerds. Yeah, I'm sure they'll care.
Gosh, I'll have to catch up on anime.
No, you don't. Nobody knows what anime is.
Okay, fair.
Nobody watches anime.
Nobody knows what anime is.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Well, I don't think I have anything else to talk about video games.
Look, see, I was going to make a list before I got here.
I thought about making a list too, but...
to keep me on track.
Exactly.
And to like, help me not forget things, but it's my specialty.
I think our general rambling is liked. Our new, long-time, first-time listener, Dave Shiflett.
Yeah!
He said he loved our chemistry. But he did tell me we have a retraction from the last episode, a correction we need to make.
What?
Apparently, it was not Land Before Time 2 with the bullies. It was Land Before Time 3.
So I was right!
You were right!
I was right!
The Great Giving. So I have to retract that. I was wrong.
What is the second one then?
That's just Chomper.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh my god, Adam's gonna get so mad at me if he listens to this because I think him and I have had this conversation like 6 times.
So,
if anybody wants to know in my relationship, I am the husband. I am the one who forgets everything. I have a bunch of unfinished projects just sitting around the house.
But you mean well.
And I drive my poor beautiful housewife that I married way out of my league crazy. Also, talk about getting married in video games. I got married in an arcade. Because I'm a super nerd.
You got me beat on that one.
Yeah,
you got me
I was
beat.
like, hey, I just remembered that, which feels bad that I'm like, I just remembered my wedding, but...
If you want to get married in an arcade, let me know, because...
High Score, Player 2 in Evansville, Indiana. Fantastic venue. Like, they were awesome, and there was, like, video games. And so, like, while people were, like, waiting for, like, us to get ready, by us, I mean me. Like, they could play video games, and then, like, as you're doing that, like, I did not think much would be involved, because I was like, oh, this is just, like, a little wedding, like, doodah, whatever, like, this, like, it's not traditional, like, we're getting married in an arcade, for crying out loud. But, you know, like, we did, like, we took some pictures afterwards, you gotta sign things, and your friends were like, oh my god, have you ate today? And you're like, no. But, like, you know, then they got to be entertained. It's not like when you go to a wedding, we're all just, like, sitting around at the reception, twiddling our thumbs, like, waiting for the vegetable tray to come out.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I don't know. My vision, I want a nice party. I want Videogames to be played.
Videogames.
Because a bunch of my friends are introverts, and I know they're not going to be able to make small talk like
it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, my most of my friend base is like, look at all my introverts I collected.
Yeah, what's up with that? I don't get it.
I don't know. Apparently that's what extroverts do. We're just like, come here, come
I didn't even plan for this.
Right, and they're just, and I didn't think about it till, like, a birthday party I had. I did, like, a painting with a twist. And, you know, I just did, like, a small party. And then I had this moment of, like, I wonder which one of my friends are going to get here first to make sure they're by me because they don't want to get stuck by somebody they don't know. And I was right on the 2 that showed up first. So they could be on either side of me. But, like, I'm looking around the room and I'm like, look at my group of introverts. Just look at them. Aren't they beautiful?
They're so cute.
They're only social because of me. Because I'm like, no, you have to leave the house. Like,
I don't wanna.
You can't make me.
I did that last month.
No. Which I go through those that I'm like, I don't think I want to go. And then my sister will be like, Cindy, you know, once you get there,
you can have a fun time.
Yeah, and you're just not even going to think about it. And she is right every time. Like, I get there and my energy shoots up and I'm like, yeah, all right.
It's the problem.
Yep, it's the problem.
What are you going to do?
Yep.
Oh, well, we're coming up to about an hour.
Yeah, so wow.
Not to railroad
this goes by so fast.
It does. Well, it's fun. It is fun. We got this nice chemistry back and forth.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. Again.
Thanks.
Dave, right. Sorry, I'm really bad with names.
Dave is my coworker.
If we ever have fans, I'm going to make all of them mad.
It's alright. You can't make Dave mad. He's perfect Dave.
Oh, Dave!
He's my hetero life mate.
Hey, that's important. We all need those. Mine is my friend Trisha. She's my wife. I said if friendship marriages were a thing, I'd put a ring on it.
Pretty much. Same with me and
Dave. Wait, that's... Yeah. I got lost for a second. I was like, wait, that's not hetero. That's still gay. It's a girl. Whatever.
It's pretty gay.
Then I was like, wait, did he say hetero or did I make that up?
It's alright.
Did I make up heteronormativity? I hope I didn't. I'd be
just
very
did.
mad.
Way to go.
No!
You ruined the spectrum.
Ah, crap.
Sorry, gays canceled.
No!
You canceled. It's Sid's fault, not mine.
No, I didn't mean to.
You did.
Oh, no. I hate heteronormativity being pretty hetero. Well, what a relationship.
We are an all-inclusive channel here.
We are. We accept
boys, girls,
anything, everything.
beautiful Technicolor in between.
Except like you Midwest. No, I probably shouldn't say that word. You know the ones.
You know the one. Turfs. We don't take kindly.
No, you get out of here.
Get out of here. We're not going to deal with it. So, I guess...
what a note to...
What a note to... A very positive note.
Right. Welcome to our video game podcast where we yell at turfs.
I can't say we're not the only one.
No, we're not. And we're not the only one. There should be a lot. Everybody should be yelling at turfs. Go yell at your local turf.
Yell at turfs, punch a Nazi.
I would say we would pay for your fees, but we won't.
I don't got money for that. I'm saying that do that on your own volition, but I'm just saying it's okay by me.
Yeah. I said, don't do it at the Oscars. Everybody will
you'll get mad.
Okay, no, we can't. No, we can't get into
No, it's too
current
late.
Events.
Too late in the podcast to get into that.
No, we can't do it. Well, we can't do it at all because everybody's gonna have an opinion.
Folks, if you got any questions, recommendations, or anything you want us to talk about,
suggestions, or share some of your video game,
any of your stories, please feel free to.
Do you have any plugs?
Well, I'm gonna plug our Facebook page I built for us.
Yeah,
I'm still kind of working.
Sydney's doing all the work.
Kind of working on that right now. So,
and by Sydney, I mean him, not me.
Yeah, this Sydney, not the
I haven't
Sydney.
done anything.
You have been a beacon of beauty and talent on the show.
Aww.
You are the one's probably gonna bring in the audience.
Probably not. Don't let him fool you. You're gonna see me and be like, ugh.
We look just like our little cartoon avatars above that you're looking at right now.
Yeah.
But anywho, please write down anything you want us to. If you want us to say anything, any shout outs.
Ooh, we can do shout outs.
We can do shout outs. If you got fan mail, I want fan art.
Yes! Yes, please!
If you guys are artistic.
I will probably cry if we get fan art. We will have to make a live video because I will.
If you want to see two grown adults cry over paper, we will.
Put on Inside Out. Oh, wait, no, what?
That too, or certain episodes of Doctor Who, but no, please send anything. If we have scenarios or hypotheticals, draw those.
Yeah, random questions.
Random questions.
We're open to random here. If you can't tell,
we will definitely spotlight anything you guys send to us. I love you, and I hope you're doing well.
Oh.
Drink plenty of water, and
don't tell them that. You're putting unrealistic expectation on people.
At least drink
water.
Drink a little bit of water.
Just do something healthy.
I'm proud of you, whatever you're doing.
Yeah, you're wonderful, you're beautiful, and you deserve all the good things that come with you.
Exactly. So, this has been Sid.
And this has been also Sid.
And this has been
that wasn't grammatically correct, I don't think.
This is Sid². And good night, America.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
All the shit
we won't see you, it's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
Bye!
Bye!